What is going on, folk? It's NimbleThor here, and welcome back to my mobile gaming quest, where today we are playing Knights and Glory Tactical Battle Simulator, which is a tactical RPG where we collect cards of historical characters like Leonardo da Vinci, Arthur the Lionheart, and then we set up a preferred battle deck of one archer, one cavalry, and one infantry unit. And these are the ones we've got with us in this battle here. So as you guys can see, I can click plus and minus here in the bar in the bottom, and that will change our setup for this specific battle here. So we picked this for each individual battle, and these people that we have with us, we've chosen those back in the menu. But I'll go show you guys that afterwards, of course. So what do we want to have with us here in order to take out these guys? I'm thinking that we need quite a few archers, actually. So let's maybe do a setup like this, and let's just go into battle, and let's see what happens. So the battles themselves actually take place automatically. So now that we've chosen our setup, we start with the infantry units attacking each other, then we get to the archers, and then we get to the cavalry units. And so now we just have to wait and see what actually happens here. It's the cavalry's time now. Oh, it looks like we actually got taken out quite badly there. Only one of our cavalry units are left. So now it's up to the archers, I think, to be able to take out the opposing cavalry units. So let's have a look at what the archers can do. There we go. Yes, awesome. I think we might actually win this one. And we still have 80% of our force left, which you can see in the top left corner. So it looks like so far we are still going to get 3 stars from this campaign level here. In total, there are campaign levels, there are events, and then we try to raid other players' caravans in the PvP aspect of the game, which isn't real time, by the way, and instead we fight a bot controlling whatever defensive setup the other player has picked. But what I like about the combat so far, regardless of which game mode we play, is that there is actually a decent amount of strategy going into picking the correct units for the individual battle that we're in. So it looks like there is no one correct overpowered setup of units, and instead we actually have to customize it depending on the battle we're about to get into. For example, we have some new archers here. Let's have a look at these guys. Let's see, they have health 800, range 240, and melee attack 45. So let's try to compare that, 845, compare that to the archers up here, which only have 159 health. Oh my, so those guys down there are so much better. Let's definitely... Oh, wait, that's because that was the general. So that was the general. These are the other archers. Okay, this is more like it. These units take up 2 in troop size, though, which means we can only deploy half as many of them when we're actually in battle. So I think I'm gonna stick with the current setup, but what we are going to do is we are going to level up these guys here, spending 100 gold to do that. And as you guys have probably guessed by now, yes, we have to collect these cards from chests or from simply completing the campaign mission. In the campaign missions, we don't have to open chests and wait for them to open. We simply get rewards as soon as we finish one of these levels. But when we win PvP matches over here in the conquest mode, we do have to spend some keys to open these chests. So we don't have to wait for the chests to open, but we have to wait for keys to regenerate. Let's just open one of these right now. This is one of the more expensive ones, costing 8 keys, but we got a lot of gold. We got some dark souls, which we can use to buy new units, and we got some more of that wizard. We got some more of this other guy, and we got some more of Arthur Lionheart, which is the one that we're using right now. So we only need a few more. We only need 4 more in order to be able to upgrade him. That's going to be so great. We also have our caravans over here, which is the thing that other players try to raid. It's controlled by a bot setup, as I said, but when we're not getting attacked, the caravan will actually go through, and we'll get a loot box that we can open immediately, as you guys can see right now. We're getting lots of great cards here. Sadly, none of them we're using. Oh, yes, we got Arthur. That's awesome. Arthur. Okay, so we don't need 4. We need... Well, now we need 4 more. I thought we needed 4 before, but apparently we needed 10 before instead, or 12 before. But it looks like we'll be able to upgrade him very soon. Fingers crossed we're going to get Arthur again. No, we didn't. Okay, but we got some of the bowmen that we're using, so it's still not that bad. So now, with this, what do we want to do, guys? Do we want to go into the PvP? I say, yeah, let's try to go. Let's try to scout for a PvP match. So, let's have a look at this guy. This is a caravan going on. I think we might be able to... With a bit of luck, we might be able to take out this guy. So let's go into fight. It doesn't cost any energy to do so, so we can keep doing that as often as we want, and I really love that. I like that there's so little wait time in this game. It's really great because it means we can keep playing for extended periods of time if that's what we want to, and in this case, yes, that is what I want to. So I say we go for this setup here. We have 4 cavalry units, just as the opposing player has. We have 4 of those infantry units as the other player has. And then we have way more archers. So we should have a pretty good chance here, I would say. So let's just click fight. And let's go right into it. Alright, so it looks we're about equally strong, and now we used our special wizard attack there, which also happens automatically. All of this happens automatically, by the way. I don't do anything right now, I'm just looking at the screen. But I'm really liking it though, because as opposed to an auto system, where you typically see auto systems in action games, where if you don't want to play, you can just click auto, and it'll do that for you. In this game, it's actually meant to happen automatically. I see this system a bit like the Cats game, Crash Arena Turbo Stars, if any of you guys have played that one. Great game, by the way. So in that game, just like this one, we set up a structure before going into battle, and then we see the battle taking place automatically. Looks like we're actually losing this one, though. That is surprising. So I'm guessing the other players probably leveled up their units more. I'm guessing that's it. Otherwise, I don't know why we should be losing, but we're definitely losing. Let's just retreat here. I don't want to see that. Let's just retreat immediately. And you know what? Let's try scouting for one more, because I think we should be able to find someone that we can take out. Definitely not this guy. Let's scout again. Next one. Oh, and definitely not this guy either. What about this guy though? This one seems more doable. This one seems more doable. So let's do that one. I think this one, yeah, this one we have a pretty good chance for. So let's pick the setup here. I'm just going to go for the same setup, and let's just get into it. The really awesome thing about the infantry units I'm using right now is that they will actually taunt the opponents. So we're guaranteed that the infantry units will be attacked instead. And since they're tanks with a lot of HP, that's a really great strategy, because it will save our archers. They won't get attacked. Our cavalry units won't get attacked. So there'll be more of those when it's their turn to attack instead. In terms of monetization, the game sells us diamonds, by the way, which can be used to buy new loot boxes that contain more heroes. So yes, the game is somewhat pay to progress faster, but it's actually not that bad, and I haven't found it a huge issue so far. I think I'm doing just fine. I can compete in the PvP, I can compete in the single-player campaign matches still, and I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game. I think it's a very unique game, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it will develop over time. We already have guilds, we already have friendly battles, and a whole lot more, which very positively surprised me, considering that the game is, you know, still in beta, right? So guys, what do you think about this game? Could you see yourself playing it? Why not? Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And actually, as a bonus to those of you guys who stuck around to the end of this video, apart from the mobile gaming news that's always waiting for you guys at the end, the developers of this game promised me a few vouchers that will give you guys 500 diamonds in-game. You guys can see I have 122 right now, so you'll get 500 diamonds for free, which equals just about, $5 or $6 in terms of in-app purchases. So if you want that, if you want one of those, all you have to do is contact me someplace where I can get back to you. So that would either be on Reddit, or you can also go to Twitter. And if I don't follow you, you won't be able to send me a private message. But if you just send a tweet my way, I'll respond to that. I'll follow you guys, and you can then send me a direct message, and I can send you the vouchers on there. So either Reddit, where I'm just called NimbleThor, by the way, or on Twitter, where it's also just NimbleThor. The links are in the description box down below. If you guys want that, just let me know. I have a few of them, and I can only use one of them myself, so I've got a few to give away to you guys. In any case, here is the mobile gaming news of the day, which is that Ghostbusters World, which is essentially Pokemon Go, but with ghosts, is out now on Android. So if you've been waiting for that, if you've been waiting for a new AR game, then definitely go check out that one. And that was it for now, so until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.